Hello my lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I greet you according to your time and the time you are seeing this video. We are still on the gist from the palace of Ooni of Ife. My people, wonder shall never end. According to information reaching us right now, allegedly, they said Dr. Elizabeth, Ooni of Ife's father, as well as Reverend Funke, they have warned Queen Naomi seriously over moving out of the Lekki mansion. You know, as we all know from what we heard allegedly, they said that Lekki mansion, Ooni of Ife have changed the ownership to Queen Naomi's name because of the way the wives were trespassing. You know, before now, for the interest of those who have not watched the previous videos, when Ooni contacted a lot of people to beg Queen Naomi on his behalf to move to that Lekki mansion, then Queen Naomi was saying, I'm not going anywhere, because she have her own mansion in Lekki where she was kind of more relaxed and comfortable. But we all know that Ooni of Ife cannot sleep in a woman's house for any reason. Even though Queen Naomi is not just a woman, Queen Naomi is still his wife. But the fact remains that he cannot sleep there. But if Queen Naomi happens to be in his Lekki mansion, that he will be there, he will sleep there as many days as possible. Now, he was able to convince Queen Naomi with the help of Reverend Funke, Reverend Esther Ajayi, Deji of Akure, and so many of them. He was able to convince Queen Naomi to move into that Lekki mansion. Now, Queen Naomi have been there, but ever since Queen Naomi enters that Lekki mansion, the wives have been disturbing. So, but the last one that I believe is what made her to want to leave that place is because lately she have been receiving notes, warning notes upon warning notes, you know, telling her to vacate that Lekki mansion, and with all the jars they have been throwing inside that place. But the fact is not about the jars. The thing is that Queen Naomi doesn't want anything that will bother her life. We do know that she's a peaceful human being, and she doesn't like fighting and all of that. So, now, from what we heard, allegedly, said she wanted to move to Dubai to spend some time with Tade and her sister Simi. Then, that is not the major problem. The major problem here is that after all it takes the king to convince her to move to that Lekki mansion, she wanted to move out of that Lekki mansion. You know, even when we heard that the king have changed the ownership to hers. Now, a lot of people have been talking to Queen Naomi, telling her that this is not the best decision. You know, from what we heard, for the fact that the king have changed the ownership to her name, that house now belongs to her. Yes, so that is if it is true, because I will always remind you, I do not live in the palace. A lot of people are telling her that even if you don't want to continue with the king, for the fact you have the first son for the king, that house have belonged to Tadenikawo. And it is very clear that all of this thing that the king is doing, he is doing it for his first son. Knowing the kind of women that he married, women who doesn't even have children for him, and they are demanding for a will. You can imagine that. So with all of that, the king have already known what he is into. When he have someone like Auntie Blue and Auntie Igbi in the picture, he knows that he has to prepare a better future for his son, Prince Tadenikawo, and that is what he has been doing. Recall he got an oil well for Tade. We also heard that he opened a third fund for Tade. So with all of this thing, I believe the king is making Tade's future to be very bright and enjoyable. Even though the marriage between him and Queen Naomi continues or not, Tade have seen or have a lot to fall back on, you know. So now they are telling Queen Naomi, why would you want to throw away that house just like that? Because the moment she vacated that place, I bet you, Tobi would not even mind that the king bought a big mansion for her. She will move in with her twins, and by then nobody can say anything about it. So they said, Dr. Elizabeth, we know that Dr. Elizabeth has not been in town since. They said she have gone to Switzerland for that operation. I don't know if you remember, there was a time she wanted to go and do this goiter. She have goiter, and she want to go and do the operation with Queen Naomi. That was when they said Reverend Esther Ajayi called her and told her that, look, oh, that the atmosphere is not conducive, that there are some bad energies in the air. She shouldn't go at that point. But now, maybe she used the opportunity while people are celebrating for the birth of the twins, Kainde and Taiwo. She seized the opportunity to go for that operation. So right now, she is in Switzerland. They said she reached out to Queen Naomi, warning Queen Naomi to be wise, to not to throw away what the king have given to his son. That even if she doesn't want the house, that the house belongs to Tade. Okay, even if she wants to go on vacation, she can go on her vacation and return back to that Lekki mansion. That if she leave that Lekki today, that we see all of these old cargoes in the name of wives, that they are going to move in there and she cannot reclaim it back. So even if she doesn't want it, she should keep it for Tade. Okay, then they said they also contacted Reverend Funke. We do know that Reverend Funke, Queen Naomi listens to Reverend Funke a whole lot. They said Reverend Funke told her that the reason why she kept quiet all of this time is not because she doesn't know what to say, but she trusted her judgment. But right now, with what is going on, she needs some advice. And that advice remains that that house belongs to her. And even if she doesn't want to continue with the marriage, that the house belongs to her, she shouldn't go away from that house. Okay, she's saying she wants to go back to her own house in Lekki, this and that. What if she doesn't have that house in Lekki? Is she going to move out of that palace, out of that royal mansion like that? That the best thing she can do is to remain there and wait until things are sorted out. And let's not forget that they said a date have been fixed for her going back. They said Dr. Elizabeth told her that she doesn't expect this thing that she's doing right now. She believed that the things have been settled out just like that. But the way she is now behaving, that she's not happy about it. She wanted the wives to leave the palace, and the king is making every effort to ensure that that happens. Then what is her problem? Why can't she wait until that time? That even if she's angry, that she understands what she's passing through, but she should know that this is her battle, and there's no other person that will fight the battle except her. So quitting now is not the best decision, and if you ask me, it's not the best decision. And let's not forget that the prophecies have been coming that there will be the last fight, and I believe this is going to be the last fight. And let's not forget that last fight, they are always tough, So, and I believe Queen Naomi too have tried. She have tried a whole lot. So giving up now, I don't think is the best decision. Let her be in that Lekki mansion and ignore any note or threat from any tout, So guys, I don't know what to think. Tell me what you think on the comment section. And I want to remind you that these are all alleged information. I do not live in the palace, so it's a disclaimer, okay? So please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up and share my video. I love you guys. Bye for now.